We have yet to see a successful video game adaptation, and it seems like another one is about to bite the dust when we talk about The Last of Us, which I will say for me, I've invested into maybe 3 episodes, and then I was starting to see the way this thing was going, and then I just hopped off of it, and I was like, "You got it. It is what it is." But the latest news: Neil Druckmann has announced that he is stepping away from the Last of Us TV show series, and that's going to end up leaving us at season 3 without our main guy. So you've seen the whole season of season 3.
You mean season two? And that's
Excuse me,
correct.
yes, season 2. You've seen the whole season of season 2. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you grade season 2?
Scale from 1 to 10, a two.
Oh, okay, a 2. Now, what would you say is the biggest issue with season 2 for you?
The I would say the biggest change, the biggest thing that was the changes that they made for versus the video game and the video game adaptation, like the direction they went to, the character development, and then you already know death of Joel. That's it's a big thing, yo. Still not, still hurts watching it in a video game and watching it live action. I don't care how much the violence was toned down. It still hurts. It sucks. And then the whole, I ain't gonna fold you. I'm gonna be honest with you 100%. The whole Me Too and the woke shit. Like, I'm just like at this point now, enough is enough, bro. Just stop. Just stop.
All right, so with Neil Druckmann leaving this project, because for me reading this, I'm like, again, I wasn't invested from the beginning. And I told you when they first announced that they were going to make it a TV show series that I really didn't take it serious enough where I'm like, I don't think it's going to do well. And then by him leaving, they came up with some type of script where it's like, oh hell no, I don't put my name on that at all. So can you blame him?
No, I think he just, he, how do I say this? He got his tail in between his legs and he ran. I think he realized like, yeah, this is not working out. It made some BS excuse. I got to go back and work at some other projects for Naughty Dog, and I'm gonna be busy, so I'm gonna leave it in the hands of the producers on HBO Max and let them continue season 3 without me. Okay, okay. Because this misdirector you've been filming, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, yes, I did say season 1 was good, and I really thought season 2 was gonna be even better. But
Wait a minute, you
I'm
said
not gonna
season
sugarcoat it.
one was good.
Yeah, I didn't say it was great. I said it was good. It had
Shit.
potential.
Shit. No.
Like I said earlier before, like the only things I didn't like was that there wasn't enough infected, and that it was speed run. Like it just fast forward to where all the important stuff.
It
And in
ruined
seasons,
it ruined it like that was the main problem. That speed run thing.
yeah,
Like, it's just a lot of information that the audience that didn't play the game are missing out on. And that I knew that was gonna hurt the show progressing into season 2 because they wouldn't understand why certain characters do certain things.
facts, and that's due to the budget restraint. I guess Sony didn't really have that much faith that the show was gonna do as good as it did before. And I mean, I get it. You can't show everything in a video game, and at some point too, you gotta have to like wrap it up and just basically copy and paste a little bit and just tweak it a little bit, the storyline. And then the whole not having the infected thing hurt, but it had potential. And just because how do I say this? You don't want to copy and paste, pretty much, because in season 1 was basically almost a copy and paste from like almost 90% of the video game. And then the second season went to a whole different direction. Like, we don't get the same groups. It just felt different. It just felt like it was its own entity. Like, it wasn't even he wasn't even using the proper tools that we came with The Last of Us Part 2. It just felt like it was a whole different video game. Like if they wanted to make it something else, that would have been cool too. But just like, why don't you just listen to what the fans want, bro? Why do you got to take what we don't want and then tweak it and then still give us what we don't want? And just because you add the effect, it doesn't make it any better, Neil Druckmann. It doesn't.
I'm trying to think about a character that they switched up in season 2 that affected the show for the remainder of the season. Because right now I'm only thinking about Dina, her being with Joel in episode 2, where he ended up getting killed. They drugged her or whatever, and Tommy originally was supposed to be with Joel in that particular scene, which I felt like it was important that they made it emotional. Actually, you know what? Rewind. The reason why Abby came to Jackson. That's where I want to go with it. The reason why Abby came to Jackson, you made it known at the beginning, and you had fans sympathize with her too early, and then it basically made everything that Ellie did that was fucked up and cruel like 10 times worse. Because think about it. We didn't know until when that why Abby killed Joel in the game. When did we find that out?
We found out pretty soon in the beginning of the game.
I don't think so.
I want to say like 15, 20 minutes of the game. Because when she wakes up in the cabin, they kind of explain what was the whole revenge plot. And then as we progress later, we kind of find out when she's... God, I hate saying this. When she's beating down Joel, that the main reason is because her father died. She's part of the Fireflies.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't really get a clear direction or who she was related to into halfway through the game. So about like maybe...
Yeah. It wasn't really specified exactly. It was a mystery. So...
But we did get like it is a revenge story.
Yeah.
Basically.
We get that from the beginning. Like, we need to find him. And it wasn't explained in detail until later on as you progress through the game. And I feel like that was probably one of the biggest issues with season 2 was the fact that you let everybody know at the beginning of the season what it is, why she's here. And that was a big no-no because she was supposed, I thought, well, my interpretation of Abby in season 1 was she was the villain. I mean, season 2, game 2, she was the villain.
Yeah.
She's not supposed to turn out to be the good guy at the end of all this.
A funny little fun fact about her, Caitlin Dever, who plays Abby Anderson in this game, was originally supposed to play Ellie's character, but she outgrew the role as time progressed before the episodes were able to be released. So they gave her an opportunity to play Abby, and I just don't see the resemblance with the characters. And at the same time too, like the whole having what's her name,
Ellie?
Bella Ramsey play Ellie Williams. I still don't see it. And this is another thing too. Pedro Pascal was basically the reason why this show was able to be carried on his back. And then when you get rid of him and not even in the... I'm basically going to say an episode, because basically even though he is in a couple episodes later on season 2, like this really goes to show you who can really carry the show without Pedro Pascal. And it's evident as we move on and progress into this series that without Pedro Pascal, you really don't have nothing in the show, bro, because the main character that you had is gone. And I'm sorry, I'm not sugarcoating shit with nobody, bro. Y'all can think about what you want to say on the comment section below, but without Pedro Pascal playing Joel Miller, this show is not like it can't carry itself. It just
okay.
suffers.
So you knew this already, like, because when you sit down and you play part 2. Did you lose a little bit of interest in it when Joel died?
Yes, a lot.
So
I'm not holding back
I
on
knew
I lost a
exactly
lot of
when he
interest.
died. I was like, you know what? My interest in this show is not going to be the same because I have yet to see somebody that can take over as the main character in this show. And I'm like, yeah, Bella Ramsey, that ain't it, dog. Like, she, every time she's on the screen, she makes me so sick. Like, I don't like her. I'm not gonna say
Portrayal.
her acting, but her the way she presents herself in the show, and I'm like, yeah, I can't deal with you for the next 10 episodes. That ain't happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my exit right now.
I do full heartedly agree with you, bro, because it's hard to see her as Ellie and her carrying the show on her back, and it's like, why is it so cringy, bro? And the whole changes, the tweaks that you do in the game to compare to the TV show, like having Joel and Tommy was essential to that scene where Joel loses his life, and then you just switch it with Dina, which I don't understand why they even in the same room together. But okay, cool. They have like some type of like co-parenting thing. I mean, co-father and daughter thing. Like, okay, I can see that. Okay, that's cool. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then have Ellie and Dina move forward because it happens in the game. But originally, like Tommy was supposed to leave on his own, but he ends up leaving with Jesse later after Dina and Ellie had left a few weeks prior to that. And I'm like, that's not what happened in the game. And in the same time too, when Ellie wakes up from the hospital, it takes 6 months later after Joel's death, and then we get day 1, day 2, and day 3, which was essential in the game. And as watching as a fan and watching this show progress as like day 1, day 2, and day 3, I'm sitting there like, you're really splitting this game in half. And I really thought we were supposed to be getting like a prequel to Last of Us Part 2, not the whole Part 2, like day 1 through day 3 immediately in season 2. But then it became evident, oh, you're not just making a third season because you want to, because the game is too long. You're just gonna split it in like the game did. Ellie was the main character, and then Abby was the second character in the game.
It just doesn't transition well.
It doesn't transition well, and at the same time too is like, it's just the acting doesn't seem right, bro. It just seems like you can tell that they're forcing a lot of stuff in it. Like you can tell they're just like, yeah, jam it down. And what really got me is when when Dina told Ellie that she was pregnant, and then Ellie's over there like, I'm gonna be a dad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I turned my TV off. I didn't even finish that episode. I said, did she just say what I thought she said?
We just gonna completely forget the fact that Jesse is the dad.
Yeah. And they still jog Jesse, and I feel totally bad for Jesse, bro. Like, I like that dude. I really did. But then
he was a good character. Well, in the game and in the TV show, I liked him in both. But he had more potential of carrying the show than Ellie, which maybe you should have went in that direction. Like, all right, let's just go ahead and just take it. If we're gonna take it away from the actual games, let's take it all the way away. Like, let's have this show be carried by multiple characters, not just Ellie. Like, we didn't even think about that. But it leads into my next question. We've seen multiple video game adaptations in TV shows and movies. I'll probably say the most notable successful ones have been Mortal Kombat, Sonic, and I would probably say Hitman. I think those are probably the best ones that made a pretty good transition to the big screen. But do you think we should continue doing this? Because I got quite a few up here that have been some pretty bad ones, like Gran Turismo. I don't even think that should have even been a video game. Need for Speed, Max Payne.
Definitely no.
Man, Jumanji, golly.
Jumanji wasn't bad. That wasn't even a video game. That was a movie first.
It was a game.
It was a game, but
it was a game. Yeah, well, all right, we can scratch Jumanji. Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, most definitely Assassin's Creed was terrible. Oh, Resident Evil. You can't even forget about Resident Evil.
Yeah,
bro.
Resident Evil, Raccoon City.
Both of them, the
Um,
Netflix series and or the Netflix movie and the live action adaptation. The only other,
Halo.
oh yeah, I definitely didn't like Halo at all, bro. That's
Can I say
no homo.
something about
Too
Halo real
much.
quick?
Too yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, so I enjoyed the show. I really did. Now,
Hmm.
the Halo fans had a big issue with him consistently taking his helmet off, and I just felt like that was some petty ass shit, to be honest with you, for you to not watch a TV show. But after I just recently finished playing Mass Effect for like the millionth time, and I was doing some research to see when the next game was going to come out. Then I came across an article that they was coming out with a TV show. I said, "Oh hell no! You better not ruin my baby by making a TV show for my baby that has so much detail." Now I can kind of understand how the freaking Halo fans feel. Like if you change up one little thing when it comes to this freaking show, like I'm gonna be so pissed off. So please do not make a Mass Effect freaking TV show or movie, any type of adaptation of it. Just leave it the way that it is.
The only other ones I would have to give a round of applause. I haven't finished watching it. Fallout is not that bad. I've never played Fallout, so I can't tell you if it's directly close to the game or not. I heard it's really good. I haven't finished it, and also like, uh,
Uncharted.
oh yeah, Uncharted is another terrible movie. I'm gonna give you this one too. Silent Hill. I like the first one. The second one was it's all right, but they are making a third one, which is related to Silent Hill 2, which I heard is gonna be really good. I'm looking forward to that. But otherwise, no, I think we should kind of step away from doing these live action and video game adaptations because it seems like they're just cash grabs. And I'm gonna be blunt with you. A lot of it's just crash. Sorry, excuse me, cash grabs. And it just seems that these executives and these movie studios don't really care about the lore, the fans. They just throw it out there just to throw it out there. It's pretty evident with the Resident Evil and Halos out there. Supposedly, the rumor God of War is supposed to be a TV show, and then supposedly two Gears of War is supposed to be a TV show. I'm not really looking forward to all that, but it is what it is.
So okay, so you're not looking forward to the God of War.
I want to, but I just have that strong feeling they're gonna ruin it. I mean, Sony kind of ruined Last of Us for the rest of us. And to answer your question from earlier, do I really think we need a season three? I mean, I think that's self-explanatory. No, because when you played Last of Us Part Two and you got to Abby's chapters, did you even care for it?
Bro, it was a drag for me. I said, can we just get back to Ellie, please?
Yeah, like I didn't think you needed to go that direction. Like it's cool you wanted to make her the antagonist, the villain, whatever the hell you want to call it. I I felt like it was forced. It was forced.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this season three is going to be forced, and I'm not looking forward to watching it. And I hope they kind of actually change it, or they just kind of give up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of hoping they just give up on it and just like you know what, because the ratings went down a lot. You guys can look it up. The ratings tanked a lot for season two. So, do I look forward to it? Nope. I'm sure as hell I ain't gonna watch it because I'm gonna repeat it again from the last pod. I hate Abby. I don't care for Abby. I don't want to care for Abby, and you're not going to make me care for Abby. I don't like her character.
Mm. Mm.
She's not important to the lore, and I don't give a damn what y'all think. It just felt like it was just a cash grab, or it was just lazy writing, because it wasn't established in the first one. But okay, cool. Oh yeah, well you don't get the message of the story. The revenge is not good. The eye for an eye make the world go blind. Of course it is. But at the end of the day, bro, that's not what we came to watch The Last of Us, bro. If Ellie really wanted to kill Abby, she would have done it. The fact that she outgrew herself, it was like, I don't want to do it, blah, blah, blah. That's some bullshit, bro. It's a post-apocalyptic world. Who's going to judge you, bro? Like, just kill that broad. You killed my daddy, and your daddy killed my daddy. Kill that chick, bro. I would have never gone that far and not finished that mission. Hell no.
Oh, hey, I'm about to agree with you. But before we move on, worst video game adaptation.
Wow, this is a hard one. Well, I mean, that hard, but I mean, the worst. I'm gonna give it to Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Borderlands?
Nah.
I'm
Oh,
give
yeah. Hold on, I did. Yeah, that was
I'm
terrible
giving it
too.
to Borderlands, bruh.
I never played the game, so I can't tell you how terrible it is.
I
Like, as a
attempted
movie, it
it.
was terrible.
I attempted the game and I attempted that movie. And you know my rule. If you can't keep me awake in the first 15 minutes, it's a done. And that
I
movie with Kevin Hart.
I really thought he was trying hard to keep this movie going. I think he knew this movie was garbage, but I mean, hey, whatever. I could give it to Uncharted too. Like, I just felt like they were just like, let's just make the best of what we can with what we got.
It made me that movie. Like I like Tom Holland, I like Mark Wahlberg, but they were the worst actor selections for that movie.
I give you another one, Assassin's Creed.
Michael
Michael
Fassbender.
Fassbender was great in that movie, but
Yeah.
the material, the script,
How can you fuck up Assassin's Creed though? It's only
that's
historic events. Like, come on, bruh. Like, have you seen the movie Lincoln?
no. I
You
heard it
never
was
seen the
good.
movie Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln.
No. I know what you're talking about, but I never watched it. I
Okay,
heard it was really good.
any fucking history movie you can sit back and watch. Like it's almost impossible. It's already written down. You just have to put a certain events in the movie for it to be good. And I just feel like they just ruined it with Assassin's Creed, what the whole point of it being. And I was just like, dog, if you mess this up, like that is just the worst. That is just the worst.
No, I feel you.
I'm gonna give you. I've been satisfied with Sonic.
Yeah,
Give me your favorite. Give me your best. The best one.
the best one.
The best one. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with the OG, Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, Mortal Kombat. Uh, Challenge. Tomb Raider. Angelina Jolie.
Oh, I forgot about that, yo. Hey, yo, and that was a good movie too, yo. Both of them. Those are good movies. I
Second
even
one
like
was
the reboot.
sus. The second one was sus.
Yeah, second was sus. Yeah, but I did like the reboot though. Even though the CGI sucked on it, but it was a pretty
You
cool
like
movie
the
though.
reboot?
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
I ain't like the
Oh,
reboot.
another movie that I actually had to give out big shout out to Jake Gyllenhaal, Prince of Persia. I did dug that movie, even though a lot of people sleep on that movie.
I haven't even seen it.
It was pretty good. I suggest you check it out. It is not bad.
You seen Rampage?
Nah, with The Rock. No, I haven't seen it.
that wasn't bad. The only reason why I watched it was because of Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
The only other one, like I said, I had to go back and on what I said. Silent Hill 1. It was almost an exact replica from the first video game, even though it was the father that was the main character, but in the movie it was the mother.
You know, I'm surprised you didn't say that Mario and Luigi was one of the best ones you've seen.
The live action?
Well, the one that we went to go watch the movie
Oh,
in the theater like a couple
oh
of
yeah,
years
the
ago.
reboot. That was good too.
Yeah, outside of that, no, I don't see anything else that I would really say that is really worth it. All right, last topic of the day. We got the long-awaited two superhero movies, Marvel and DC. We're in July. Superman is next week, and we got Fantastic
sir.
Four at the end of the month. So, my question is, which movie has the most pressure to be successful? Superman, or Fantastic Four?
I can't believe I'm saying this because I don't got faith in both of them, bro. I really don't. If I had to choose which one was actually going to do better than the other one, I'm going to have to give it to James Gunn Superman. I think it might do better than the Fantastic Four.
I feel like it's low risk. It's very low risk for the Superman movie. and that like it's the first movie of this
This
franchise.
franchise.
So you get a whole big reboot where you don't even have to really worry about succeeding or failing because you can turn around and do something else. Like, well, continue on with another movie. You can do that. With Fantastic Four, we're 35 projects, 35 movies. I ain't gonna count the TV shows. 35 movies in the
Yeah.
books already where we're trying to implement Fantastic Four into the 616 universe where if you fuck this up, especially the Fantastic Four, and we already know that Doctor Doom is going to be the next big bad in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you fuck this up, this could doom Marvel, as we talked about in the past.
Yeah, I think I've told you just before. I think they don't really care about this movie, bro. They're just throwing it out there just to throw it out there. Like it sucks to say because the whole scandal with Jonathan Majors kind of made them shift their their objective. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of we're just throwing it out there just to throw it out there. But like to go back what you said earlier, yeah, this movie is really riding on a lot of hope to make sure that this movie succeeds because if it doesn't, like I can't stress this enough. We're not going to see another Fantastic Four for a very long time if this movie tanks because it seems like we can't get these movies right. I just don't know why. It just really seems that they're really just pushing the objective just to get the X-Men out there, and it seems that they really care more about the mutants than they care about the first family. But that's cool.
What's
Whatever.
scaring you so much about this movie? Because I have yet to see anything in these trailers to make me feel like, all right, this ain't gonna be good.
It's not having a female Silver Surfer and Galactus. I mean, I feel like we're kind of just repeating the same mistake from the original, but that's cool. The female Silver Surfer, it was in the comics, so I'm cool with it. The only thing is like the whole woke shit, bro. You're like, I also heard they're making Sue Storm the leader of the Fantastic Four. Like, okay, and then they're supposed to demean Reed Richards' character that Pedro Pascal plays, Mr. Fantastic, and they're gonna demean him and put him on the sideline. For the smartest man in the universe to be sidelined, that's not a good sign, bro. I'm sorry, and I
They
don't care what
said
nobody
that.
say. Yeah, that's
That
what
doesn't
they're gonna.
work. That
That
doesn't
doesn't
work.
work. He's not the leader. He's supposed to be the leader, bro. It's in the comics. The fact that you're gonna just give it to Sue Storm, okay, fine, whatever, yo. More work power to you. Okay, cool. Let's see how far we're gonna get. But like I said, like I just feel like they're just rushing it to get a movie out there. That's cool. The Superman thing too, I feel like there's too many characters in one movie. And then the whole thing too is how James Gunn said that his Superman is the weakest Superman of all Supermen. So okay, fine. He's learning as he's progressing. Hopefully he becomes the real Man of Steel as we progress in this trilogy or whatever they're planning to do with the Superman character. And I can't stress this enough because I'm scared too because if they make Robert Pattinson's Batman the Batman in that universe, I just feel like
I
it's gonna
believe
fail.
I believe it was announced that he is not.
I hope so because I hope those rumors are true because if they do, you're taking a good thing and you're making it worse. But that's cool. Like I said, I'm not trying to shit on this movie just to shit on it. I just have low expectation, bro. This is a lot riding on, and I just hope he gets it right. I mean, James Gunn is a good director. Don't get me wrong. I like his movies.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't believe in James Gunn like that.
I just feel like he took on a task that's too much because everybody's gonna criticize it. If this fails, I mean, it's already announced that they're making a sequel to Superman. We haven't even released it yet, but it means that they're already predicting that this movie is gonna it's fucking make stupid money.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like I said, you got too many characters, and some of them most people don't even know who they are. Like especially Guy Gardner. Like, but okay, cool. And you got Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl, and you got other characters in there. Ultraman. Most people don't even know who he is, but okay. Let's see how it goes.
Hey, last thing before we leave, because this was really on my mind, to be honest with you, since we're on the topic of directors. Your boy, the one that did Sinners, what's his name? Ryan
Oh,
Coogler.
Ryan Coogler.
I don't want to. I just feel like, to be honest with Ryan Coogler, I feel like a lot of people are hyping him up to being one of the best directors, which, hey, it's warranted. But they've been saying this for a minute. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. Can we get a couple more movies before we even put them up in there? To be honest with you, I know you like Sinners. I know you really like Sinners, but it really started when they came out with that first Black Panther. And then when that second one came out, I'm not saying that is his fault, but that movie was terrible. And you already know how I felt about that movie. And still, he ends up getting like, he is that guy. Like, he is that guy.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like Ryan Coogler. I think he's a really good director, bro. It's not because of the Black Panther and Sinners, bro. Sinners was amazing. I'm not gonna glaze on it, but come on, bro.
You're glazing, bro.
Creed 1, 2, and 3. Oh, well, he directed the first two, but I mean,
I can't give him credit for that. I'm sorry, can't give him credit for that.
I like his direction, how he films his movies, though.
It's a spinoff. I mean, you can't get credit for a spinoff.
Oh, all right.
Nope. I take points off for spinoffs.
What else he got under his belt?
Hey, don't worry. I got you. Judas and the Black Messiah. That was good. I liked it. But history movie, not original. Locks, didn't see it. Anthem, didn't see it. Fig, didn't see it. Wrong answer. So really, I've seen only the main ones. Sinners, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Creed, Judas and the Black Messiah, Creed 2, Creed 3. And
he also did Space Jam.
I was just about to say that. Didn't like it.
And Homeroom. 30 for 30 as well.
Yep. So
hey, I mean, it's just your opinion. I mean, hey, you're entitled to it. I just think he's really up there. Yo. I'm not saying he's like. I'm not gonna put him top 5 though. I'm not gonna lie to you, but he up there. I'll say top 10. And there ain't too many directors I'm really fond of too much. You know what I mean? I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan. I love his movies. Quentin Tarantino is also another one that I love.
Mm-hmm.
What's another one I'm trying to think of right now?
You a Michael Bay guy?
Nah, hell no. I feel like his movies are just the same. There's just explosion movies all day long.
That's your type of stuff.
No, I like action movies. I don't like explosions like that, bro.
You don't like explosions in an action movie. That's your kind. That is right up your alley.
Nah, I'm good, yo. Like explosions don't take that much, bro. Like come on, you can make that with anything. Transformers, Ninja Turtles.
Nah, you don't.
Steven Spielberg is another one too.
You don't need to be on no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles any longer. Like we got a better director than that.
You got Tim Burton also. He did good movies too. I like his movies.
All I can remember is Batman. I'm good.
Who else? I like
George
Zack
Lucas.
Snyder's movies.
George
Lucas too. You can't go wrong on him. But he only do Star Wars movies. I mean,
still, it's up there though.
Yeah, Sam Raimi too. You also got Sam Raimi. He got some good movies under his belt.
Sam Raimi, he got some good movies.
George Miller. You got Clint Eastwood too. He did pretty good movies too. I can't sleep on the GOAT too. Ridley Scott. Yeah, he does good movies, yo. So I mean, there's a couple out there though.
Sorry, Coogler ain't there yet for me.
And I give you another one, even though they really haven't done a lot of movies outside of like superhero movies. The Russo brothers, bro. If it wasn't for them, then we wouldn't have the movies we had now. The
Russos. So I'm gonna look at. I want to see what movies they did. Because I can remember is one of Chadwick Boseman's last movie, one of his last movies, and that was like Ridges 21 or something like that. What was it called?
No, I don't think I've seen that movie.
You didn't see that movie? Are you kidding me?
I mean, they gave us Civil War, which you can't get wrong with that. Everything and Everywhere, all at the same time or all at once. That was a good movie.
Hold on, okay, hold up, bro. You didn't see. You, I'm
Oh, they did
sorry.
Extraction with Chris Hemsworth. Oh, I did not know that.
Oh, they did the Gray Man. I forgot about the Gray Man. The Gray Man was good. You see the Gray Man?
It doesn't ring a bell.
Bruh, you didn't see the Gray Man. The movie with Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans?
Nah.
Oh, well, we're done with this pod. You need to go right on Netflix and watch that freaking movie. Like, I cannot believe you did not see that movie.
I'm looking at the categories of people rated their movies, and none of their Avenger movies are up there. Not even Civil War is up there, or Winter Soldier's up there in top three. Damn. You,
Oh
me,
well,
Dupree, Walk on the Hollywood in
hey,
pieces.
I'm with Gray Man all day long. That movie was freaking phenomenal.
I feel you.
Yeah, that movie was freaking phenomenal. But we're in agreement. Coogler, not top five.
Hey,